For this problem, 5 bands A, B, C, D, and E are to perform on a single evening at a stadium. The order of performance is determined by random selection. Find probability of the following parts. The probability is computed by P of E equals the N of E, which is the total outcomes of the event that might occur, divided by the total outcome of the sample space or the possible ways to happen. For this case, the number of the total outcomes of the sample space that can be computed by using the permutation, or you can make a list like the first band, second band, third band, fourth band, and the fifth band. For the first one to perform, there are 5 bands to select from, gonna be 5 choices. After one of those 5 bands performed, the second performance, there are only 4 bands that to be chosen from. And after that can be 3, and then 2, and one last band to perform. We can find this as the end of the S, or the number of the total outcomes of the sample space, or 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. That comes out to be 120, which is the same as the permutation of 5 selecting 5. So we can confirm with the calculator. Let N, NPR, N is 5, permutation of the N selecting R, which is 5 as well. So the value is 120. From this, part A, the band B will perform first. If you look at the end of the E, by making a list, making 5 positions, the first one has to be band B. That means the first one, you do not have many choices, just one choice or one selection to select band B. And the second performance, the third, the fourth, and the fifth, gonna be the other 4 bands. So the second performance, there are 4 other bands, which is from A or C or D or E. And after that, gonna be 3 choices left, and then 2 choices, and the last band to be performed to perform at the last or at the end of the night. That means the N of E is the product of 1, 4, 3, 2, and 1, which is 24. And after that, we put together as the probability of this event, or B performed first, equals the N of E, which is 24, divided by N of S, which is 120. And the number comes out to be 1/5, or 0.2, or about 20% chance to have the band B perform first for this event. For the second one, or part B, band C will perform second and band A will perform last. Let's make a list again. For 5 positions, band C performs second, so only one choice for the second performance, and band A will perform the last. That means the last performance has one option as well. After we fix the second and the last performance to be band B, band C, and band A, so the first one will have 3 options. That means either band B or band D or band E. That means we have only 3 selections for the first one. After one of those 3 selected, then the third performance gonna have 2 selections, and then the fourth gonna be only 1 selection. Therefore, the N of E for case B gonna be the product of 3, 1, 2, 1, and 1, or 6. That tell us the probability of this event gonna be 6 divided by 120, which is NE divided by NS, or 1 over 20. And then if we think about the percent form, gonna be the numbers 0.05 or about 5%, or 5% chance to set up C as a second performance and A as the last performance. The next one, the bands we perform in this order: C, D, A, E, and then B. C first, D next, and then A, and then E, and then B. It's already fixed performance, so for each position, it has only one option. Then the end of E is just 1. Therefore, the probability of this event gonna be 1 over 120. And in the decimal form, 1 divided by 120 is 0.0083 repeating, or it's about 0.8%. And then the next case is the case that the band A or band C will perform last. So we make a list again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So the last option, it could be either or, A or C. If A or C, so we're gonna have two options for the last one. For the two options, the last one of them is selected. So when we come back to look at the options or selections for the first performance, gonna be 4 options, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1. So then end of E for the case D gonna be the product of 4, 3, 2, 1, and 2. Gonna be 48. Then the probability going to be 48 divided by 120. And in the decimal form, 48 divided by 120, which is 0.4, or about 40% chance. I'm gonna circle the probability for each case here. And we are done for this problem.